Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 3 picks for tomorrow's racing. But before we get into them, I quickly just want to recap on how our tips have performed today. In the end, it's been a mixed bag so far. We still do have one to run tonight at Chelmsford, so fingers crossed we can get a good result there. But yeah, away from that, like I say, it's been a mixed bag. We had our Longshot Eileen Dover. She ran really well at Doncaster to finish in 4th place, picking up the extra place there. That was with SkyBet, who are offering 4 places on that race. So if you're able to take advantage of that offer there and backed her at 14 to 1 as advised, you would have got a nice each way return there. However, my nap at Epsom, my boy Charles, ran a perfectly respectable race. Sylvester went from the front like I thought he would, but he just had it up in the end for Night Eagle, who was travelling all over him. And just picked him up late on, But yeah, they were well clear of the rest of the field. They beat the odds-on favourite, just Jacob, who I thought wouldn't handle Epsom at all. So I got that right, but just took him on with the wrong horse. So yeah, hopefully we can do a little bit better tonight with a good result at Chelmsford, and then it means we'll be up on the day. But yeah, hopefully we can go well there. So yeah, like I say, 3 tips for tomorrow's racing, and we're going to be starting tomorrow again with my long shot of the day, which runs in the 3:45 at Doncaster. I thought Kimifive was interesting here for Will Buick and David Bridgewater. Now this horse has been a clear fourth for many. I've seen lots of punters and pundits put him up over the last couple of years because he is really well treated on some of his old form, but I just think tomorrow maybe could be his day. Will Buick is put for the ride. Riding here for David Bridgewater. Used to be with Joe Tillett, this horse, and has now switched to David Bridgewater's hands, which is a bit of an odd move because David Bridgewater's associated with his jumpers, but still he is a capable trainer. And this horse, Kimifive, ran okay, I thought, last time at Epsom, which I just don't think suits him, that track, where I think tomorrow this track at Doncaster is really going to play to his strengths. He's only ever ran there once. It was a few years ago now on soft ground, which really isn't his ideal conditions. He wants a quicker surface, and he actually ran okay when he was a 3-year-old, I think it was, when he finished in 4th place. But yeah, tomorrow I think he's got a good chance. He's a horse that's really hard to win with because I think he falls between that category of 6 furlongs and 7 furlongs, and tomorrow this is going to be over an extended 6 furlong trip, so I do think he's got a good chance. Also as well, there's going to be plenty of pace on in the race. He's got not a bad draw as well. He's drawn low, and low draws haven't been a bad thing at all this week at Doncaster. It's normally the high draws actually that I've noticed are the ones that have been struggling. So no problems about the draw tomorrow. The ground should be in his favour. Eye-catching jockey booking, down to a good mark as well of 85. Lots of things in his court tomorrow. He's 11 to 1 with SkyBet, who are offering 5 places on this race. I'm going to recommend a 0.5 each way selection here, and I'll be disappointed if he couldn't at least make the frame for us. So he's going to be the long shot of the day. We then go to Sandown for the next best, which runs in the final race there, the 4:05. I'm going to go here with Sky Power for Rob Hornby and Rafe Beckett, currently available at the time recording at 9 to 4, and I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. Now this horse, Sky Power, thought made an encouraging reappearance effort at Goodwood last month when he was very well backed to finish second that day. He actually had a couple of excuses, but generally I just think got the rub of the green, and I think tomorrow our selection, Sky Power, will strip fitter and will be able to take a step forward. Off a mark of 85, does have to carry top weight, but I do think he is capable of defying a mark of this rate, and I do think he has got a good chance in this race. The race could set up quite nicely for him. He's a hold-up performer. There's going to be a bit of pace on in the race as well, so I think Rob Hornby will just try and switch him off at the start of the race and then come with a late run, and hopefully he's good enough to pass all the rivals. I do think he's got a really good chance there. We then go to my nap, which runs in the last race at Doncaster with a horse here called 1000 Oaks for Oisin Murphy and John and Thady Gosden in the colours of the Qatar Racing Group. Now this horse is currently available at time recording at 2 to 1. I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet with this horse here. Now I was really taken when she put in an impressive display in a novice race at Newmarket on the July course there. She was very good that day. That form has since been boosted, produced a couple of winners, and she makes her handicap debut tomorrow off a mark of 88. I think she's personally could be a black type filly in the making. I think she could easily be a listed filly in time, or possibly enter in group company, maybe group 3 kind of territory. But I do think she is an exciting filly on what we've seen so far. Also as well, some of her earlier form doesn't read too bad. She bumped into the likes of Yes Yes and Eileen Dover, who are black type fillies. And I think she's got a lot more to come over this kind of trip. She should be suited as well. She gets the 3-year-old allowance, getting plenty of weight from her elders. I think they found a really good opportunity for her to strike on her handicap debut. I think she's got a lot in her favour tomorrow. I think she'll be hard to beat as well. So she's going to be my nap of the day in the 420 at Donny. So they're the 3 tips for tomorrow's racing. Let me know in the comments below what you'll be back in tomorrow, how you've been getting on. Like to hear your guys' thoughts and feelings. Also as well, if you're still enjoying these videos, remember to subscribe here to my YouTube channel at LuckyLoader15. Also as well, if you want to follow me on social media, Twitter is the best place to do so, where my handle is at LuckyLoader15. And also as well, if you want to find out more about myself, my website is www.chrisloaderracing.co.uk. So please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some wins for you tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.